Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading for February 21st to the 27th. It feels as though you are coming up against a crossroads, and this crossroads feels like you are about to start a journey with opportunities that you've been waiting for a really long time for them to come in. So I'm kind of sensing like you've been working away at something, maybe a career or project. You've been really putting in so much energy towards building something, manifesting something, calling something in. And I feel like there were a lot of times where you might have felt like giving up or changing courses, or, things are just not going to work out. But I feel like there's something coming in here. I can see your world is opening up to a new chapter, to something different. You're going to have, some decisions to make, some choices to make here. Self-love is your theme for this week. So I'm kind of seeing also to know your worth, know what you're worth with the opportunities that are coming in here for you. And this could also apply to relationships as well. What are we willing to stand for? What are we willing to accept? What do we believe we deserve in a relationship? So I feel like that might be a message that resonates with someone here as well. Body care is also really important, making sure that I'm kind of seeing self-care in the sense where it's like doing things for yourself that help you to build your confidence. So for some of you, especially if you're kind of embarking on a newer journey, and let's say you're going to be meeting new people, there's going to be a lot of social interactions, networking, maybe you're going to be taking pictures, whatever it is, they're kind of showing me like, make sure you feel good about yourself, like you feel good about being seen. So kind of tending to self-care and that kind of stuff will help you to build that confidence, and it'll kind of help you to give a little bit of boost in wanting to meet new people and wanting to kind of put yourself out there. So that may resonate with some of you, maybe not everyone, but that may resonate with some of you here. So this is all about wanting to feel and look your best in whatever way that shows up, because that's going to be obviously different for everyone here. But so this is all about loving yourself. This is all about connecting with yourself on all levels, and that using that connection to yourself and helping you to decide what is the best opportunity to take, or what is the best path to take, or what's the best choice or road to take. Because I really feel like you're coming up against this, either a door or like a new pathway, and it looks completely different, or the energy feels very different from where you came from. And it feels very vast, and it feels very open. There's something about being vast, open, fresh. I'm feeling like fresh air, being outside. I feel like some of you may be even traveling somewhere where it's very, there's a lot of nature. I'm seeing the ocean, like a cliffside. So maybe some of you are traveling to a place like that, or going to a place like that. But there's a new journey ahead of you here, Pisces. Okay, let's see what's coming up here for you this week, February 21st to the 27th. The Moon, the Five of Swords, the King of Cups. Oh, interesting. I was the King of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups that fell along with it. Interesting. So this may be maybe there's a relationship dynamic here for some of you, because it kind of feels like there's someone keeping their emotions to themselves. So Pisces, this could be you in a way. This could be you keeping your plans, your ideas, maybe some things that you have booked for yourself or created for yourself, or some kind of project that you're building for yourself. Some of you may just be very discreet about what you're doing, or maybe some of you have already called in some opportunities and you haven't really told anybody about them yet. Because the King of Cups is all about, keeping things very internal, like not showing too much of the emotions. It's about emotional control. And it's not about not having an emotions. It's about being able to discern who the right kinds of people are to share certain pieces of information with. So I feel like right now, this week, there may be something coming in here for you, especially that Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's a card of abundance, financial independence. It's about calling in really abundant opportunities for us that kind of give us what we want, kind of like a wish fulfillment kind of thing. There's going to be something coming in here for you that's going to make you very happy, and it's going to help you to feel secure, safe, relaxed, and a sense of real accomplishment and pride for how far you have come and all the sacrifices you had to make. And even the waiting, like the waiting period that you had to go through, those times where you felt like nothing is going to work out or things are not going to come together in the way that, I thought they were. So having to go through all of those experiences, there's some kind of opportunity coming in here for you that's going to make you very, very happy. And it's going to help you to really enjoy those fruits of your labor with the Nine of Pentacles. But paired with the King of Cups, I almost kind of feel like it's going to be something you're going to keep to yourself, at least right now. And this is out of self-love. So maybe there's people around you, or you're just not ready to share your successes. You're not ready to share this accomplishment with anyone just yet. That's the kind of energy that I'm sensing here. Yeah. Okay. And for others of you, if this feels more like a relationship with the King of Cups, I kind of feel like there may be someone that just is not being very expressive with their emotions right now, but doesn't mean that they don't have some deep feelings for you, or the other way around. So there's someone in the dynamic of some kind of relationship where they're kind of keeping things very hidden. They're not really showing their emotions, but the emotions are there. So there's something about that here as well. Okay, let's go into the moon. What do we need to know about the moon? You're really calling something in that's really meant for you. Something that is perfect for you. You're deserving of it. And it's something that really resonates with, for some of you, I'm seeing like some opportunity that really fits with either your style or like your personality. It just fits perfectly with you. It's like a perfect match. So something like that's coming in here for you. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. And it's something that will help you to lay down some foundations for yourself. But again, I see with the Four of Pentacles, I always kind of associate that with being very protective as well. It's a conservative card. It's all about being very conservative with your money, with your finances, anything that gives you a sense of stability and security. It's about, kind of keeping something to yourself. So you are being very, you have your boundaries up right now. You're being very protective of your energy, or anything that's really worth holding on to for you. You're being very protective of it at the moment. But yeah, there is something beautiful coming in that may help you to establish some firm boundaries, and maybe even something that will help you to lay down roots somewhere that you really desire, something you've been really wanting, and some opportunity comes in that gives you the resources you need in order for you to lay down roots there. So that's really exciting as well. What else do we need to know about the Four of Pentacles? Oh, wow. So changes, and this could also be like a sudden opportunity, something suddenly coming towards you, or something suddenly being revealed. I feel like there's a sudden change here with that Tower card. There's something sudden, and it's going to change where you are right now, or whatever firm foundations you have at the moment. I feel like there's something shifting and changing there. So wherever you have grown comfortable, or wherever you've grown, like what you've been used to is changing for you. Yeah. It's like that chapter in your life is over. What do we need to know about the Tower for Pisces this week? But I also feel like this sudden change, or this epiphany, or something kind of dawning on you is, as shocking or illuminating as it could be, you're also going to find that it will uncover something deep within you, maybe a desire, a talent, a gift, just a truth within you that has always been there. And the breaking open of something that we have built around this inner truth is going to bust through this week. So it's like we might have protected something like created this boundary or this foundation or this structure over something that we were afraid to let out. We were afraid to allow it to be seen in the daylight. So I feel like some of you, there's like divine intervention or something coming in that's going to ask you to bust open that structure. It's going to ask you to break open that structure and let your light out, let that inner truth out. Or maybe it's a talent, it's a gift that we've been keeping to ourselves, we've been keeping hidden. And life is now asking you, there's some opportunity that's going to come in it's going to make you uncomfortable. And the only reason it's making you uncomfortable is because we have grown comfortable with keeping it closed, keeping it hidden, keeping it to ourselves. But at the same time, we may not also realize how that safety has also kept us trapped. Let me just see something real quick up close with this card. Okay, very interesting. It's actually not there, but I was seeing like two people in this window. It kind of looks like it, but there's not. But I did see two people in this window. It's almost like they're trapped in that house and they're just used to living in this house. And so there's this divine intervention coming in, kind of saying like, we're done being in this home and kind of barricading ourselves in here. We have to let the light in. We have to let this out. We have to let this structure crumble because it's limiting you or it's keeping you small. And you need to grow and you need to expand. Wow, look at that. Lovers. So this could be a partnership, but this could also be just a connection with yourself. Sometimes the Lovers card is all about coming into union. It's about coming into union. And so that could be union with another, a divine counterpart, or that could be also coming into union with something that speaks very deep within our soul. So it's about having kind of a soulmate bond or connection with something or someone. And it could also be with ourselves too. Also kind of looking at, there's something about reflection here. So I am seeing mirror. They're specifically showing me mirror, which is a common word that a lot of people use for, the Lovers and the Two of Cups. But the mirror, I'm actually kind of seeing a little bit differently for you, Pisces. This is about how life is mirroring back to you what life wants you to kind of bring out more. So where are you seeing out in the world signs and reflections of your next move, or where you need to go next, or where you need to maneuver next? So that's kind of what I'm picking up on here with the Lovers card. There's some kind of divine message or inspiration that you're going to be kind of seeing synchronicities and signs around you that is trying to mirror back to you your deepest desires, things that we may have kind of shoved into our unconscious or not really wanted to look at. So in order to bring that out, in order to tap into that, to find access, to get access into these hidden parts of us that we may have buried, there is spirits coming in and kind of giving you these signs and these messages, or just synchronicities, or like bumping into the right kinds of people at the right kinds of times. So it's those kinds of occurrences that is helping you to come more into union with your authentic self. And helping you to point, Spirit is helping you in your journey to finding yourself. So that's kind of what I'm sensing here with the Lovers card. I kind of feel like this is more about you getting in touch with an authentic, yourself on a more authentic level. Not that you're not authentic, but just a deeper level of that. Wow, beautiful. Okay. So we have the Emperor and we have the Eight of Cups here as well. So that's really interesting. So for some of you, if this is a relationship, let me do this here. If this is a relationship, then there may be something about you prioritizing yourself first. Because with that Emperor card, this could be another, and this could also be just with you. But at the same time, Emperor sometimes also kind of shows up as a father figure as well. And I did get the sense of the home for some here with the Tower card, and even the Four of Pentacles. A lot of times this can symbolize home life, foundations, where we grew up, how we were raised, that kind of thing. And where are we finally breaking out of these limited, constricting conditions that we may have found ourselves in. So whether this is a father figure, or this is, a partner of yours, someone that you are, in a relationship with, or maybe this could even be like a boss, someone who has some sense of authority or power over you. I feel like you are taking matters into your own hands by connecting with yourself. You're busting out of these conditions. You're busting out of constriction, and you are emotionally walking away from what no longer is fitting or resonating with you, because you're seeing something clearly. You're having clarity about where you are and why you've been there for so long, or what has been holding you back. And that clarity is helping you to find yourself here with the Lovers and the Self-Love card, and even the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a very independent card. She's happy in her own abundance and what she's created for herself, and she enjoys her life that way. So there's something about you placing your energy back and investing back into yourself, believing in yourself. So believing in yourself is going to be an important message here for you as well this week. Let's keep going here. Okay, Five of Swords. Oh. All right, love this. Okay, so Two of Wands is options and choices. So looking elsewhere. This is about, I feel like you're taking your power back from something. I feel like you are reclaiming a part of yourself you might have felt like you lost, is actually what I'm seeing with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords sometimes can be deception. It could even be self-deception, but I feel like this is something of the past. I feel like the Five of Swords might have been something you might have lost a bit of yourself to, or maybe a person, a relationship, or some kind of experience in the past, or maybe several experiences in the past where you felt like you have lost parts of yourself. And I feel like you're on this journey of finding all those pieces and putting them back together and reclaiming what's yours, kind of rediscovering what was yours and never someone else's to begin with. And then with the Two of Wands, this is all about having that world in your hand. Again, this is the world being vast and opening up to you. So you're making some kind of decision or change where you're going to have a lot more choices in your life. Like you get to choose, you're not constricted anymore. And so the world is opening up for you here. And so you're in this kind of crossroads place where you're looking at all of these options and choices and kind of seeing, where do I want to go next? What do I want to pick? And that is the same thing with the Seven of Cups. This is about being, spoiled for choice. So having those options, having a lot available to us, and just wanting to choose the right star or the right cup for us. Which one has what exactly is going to nourish and feed my soul, or what resonates with me the most. So I feel like you're at that crossroads point, but it's a really good place to be in because it is a place of choices. It's a place of kind of having more than what you might have felt like you had in the past. So this is a really good, fresh, new energy here. So this is not, I'm not really sensing like confusion. It's more just, I don't know. It's more of what do I want? But it's like looking at a menu, they're all great. All the choices are great. I just don't know which one I want to order for dinner kind of thing. I mean, I know that's a simplified analogy, but it's all good. It's almost like a lot of the choices look good to you. So, and I also really like that the Nine of Swords is upside down here too, because this is the end of turmoil. This is the end of mental anguish and suffering. And I also feel like this is also, I'm kind of sensing for some reason, I'm hearing the word confidence. So I feel like you may be healing even with the self-love card. And when I was picking up on that message of, taking care of yourself in a way where you'll feel confident kind of going out in the world and like meeting new people. So maybe some of you are wanting to, like, I don't know, change your hair, or, I don't know, change your wardrobe, something like that, something where you feel more, you just feel good, you feel good in your body, you feel good to like show your face, you feel good to like talk to people, to go up to talk to people, that kind of thing. I almost am sensing like you're not worried about what you look like. You're not worried because you feel good about yourself. So since that may be resonating for some of you, not saying you need to do that, but I see some of you doing that. And I feel like it's going to put an end to a lot of maybe insecurities, or like, things that we think are wrong with us and we don't want to, and that's why we don't want to, like go out in the world kind of thing. So the Nine of Swords, this is all about releasing our worries, releasing our anxieties, or anything that we think might go wrong. And I kind of feel like that may be something that we learned in the past, that maybe we didn't venture too far out of the parameters because out of fear of what might happen, because we were taught to fear those things, maybe by an emperor. So I feel like you're putting all that down. You're allowing yourself to, take those risks, take those chances, because, it's like a new world. It's a new path. It's a new day. Beautiful. Love that. So again, this could be travel, but this could also just be this new path of yours has that potential of abundance. Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, this new journey has fertile soil for your ideas to really sprout and give you really good fruit. It is the card of good luck. It is a good omen, a good sign. Whenever this card comes up, the Ace of Pentacles, it is a prosperous new beginning. It's a blessed new beginning. So it's something also, I feel like some of you are going to be doing something with your career or with your life, just even like your life path, where you'll feel like you're in your element. You'll feel like I'm really good at this. It's like my bread and butter kind of thing. Like it comes naturally, it comes easily for me. And you might be surprised how these things that come so naturally to you, you can actually make a living out of, or you can attract opportunities out of. And so I feel like a lot of you are reorienting your perception or your mind, maybe even your belief system, that you don't necessarily have to like toil away to really kind of make something work. You're going to find that just being natural, being like expressing your natural gifts, your talents, your abilities, and going after those opportunities will almost feels a little bit, not effortless, but a lot easier. Like it's kind of smoother, like the opportunities come smoother, the connections, the networking, the people you resonate with just kind of click a lot easier, a lot smoother. So that's kind of what I'm sensing here. You're going to be building not just abundance and prosperity for yourself, but also a really nice support system with friends, with colleagues, and maybe even healing certain, family relationships. It's like some things come back into balance. They kind of fall into their rightful places here. Wow, how beautiful is that? Look at that. So the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, which is really beautiful, and the King of Cups here. So this is all about your independence. I mean, it's a very, very strong independent card. So this is all about you, Pisces, this week. This is all about loving yourself. This is all about nurturing yourself. This is all about going after opportunities for yourself. Really valuing yourself and believing that you're worth it, so that's going to be really important. I would say this week is to focus on what you want for yourself. What do you want to give to yourself? So it's almost like they're showing me, if sometimes we struggle, some of us, we are so, we want to do so much for other people, so that like when we're asked to do something for someone else, it comes easy to us. But then when someone asks us to do something for ourselves, we struggle with that. So if that's you, if you struggle with that, they're telling me to think of what would you do for another person that you love? Like how far would you go, or what kind of choices or decisions? What would you want for them to do? What would you want for them to, what would you want to see them do for themselves? Like we're a well-wisher, right? So for example, if you had like a kid, you had a child, you would want the best things for them. You would kind of go out of your way to, make sure that they had the best opportunities, they had the best chances, that kind of thing. So kind of do the same thing for yourself, like reorient your perspective and have that same amount of self-love. Have the same amount of love for yourself that you would for another that you love. I'm sorry, that was kind of a really wordy way of explaining that. So I hope that made sense and translated well. Okay, let's go into the Queen of Pentacles here. Something that's going to make you really happy. This could also be a love offer. I sense love. It almost feels a bit hidden. It kind of feels like it's behind the scenes. So it may not be up front and center right now. Maybe love is not up front and center, but it's around you. It has the energy is around you. So I feel like maybe there is something about you kind of being more on your path or being more embodied or settled into your own independent, abundant life. And then this love energy will start just kind of growing and crescendoing into your life. So there could be some kind of love connection that's around you. But I think in general, you're just attracting love in all forms, love for yourself, love from others, love for your work, and then other people just kind of gravitating towards you that are very loving in nature. So kind words from others and encouragement and support. So you're attracting like very high vibration energies here. Wow, Page of Cups. So definitely maybe like a love connection here. And maybe it's someone with, either a King of Cups or a Queen of Pentacles. I mean, I kind of feel like you are the Queen of Pentacles actually, but you may be just attracting someone that is a King of Cups or vice versa, however you resonate with either one. I'm kind of sensing you're both, but if you're kind of picking up that you're one or the other, then use your intuition there. But I do kind of feel like there's a connection here. There is maybe some kind of conversation. I am seeing like meeting, like a general meeting. So maybe some of you may be going on like a first date. Maybe some of you will just be kind of connecting, but it really feels like someone who you connect with on an emotional level, like you really resonate with each other. You understand each other on an emotional level. So you see eye to eye, maybe similar beliefs, similar outlooks, maybe even similar experiences in life where you can really relate to each other there. So it kind of feels there's something here that's very smooth, that's very easy, and you just connect really well. So that is there for some of you. Very beautiful, Pisces. You have a lot of really wonderful things coming up here. Lots of abundance, releasing of old patterns. There's a lot of things breaking down, but at the same time, there's a very beautiful, more abundant energy replacing whatever's being broken down and kind of dismantled at the same time. So. And then Six of Pentacles. So setting yourself up to kind of really build a sense of community, a sense of home, a sense of, connections with other people. Six of Pentacles has a lot of different meanings to it, I feel. But a lot of it is about, how do we connect with the people around us? It's about give and take and this cycle, this flow between the people around us, our community, what we're building, foundations, stability, and longevity. I always kind of hear the word legacy every time I see as legacy. I feel like should actually be a 10 of Pentacles, but I sometimes kind of get the same sense of the Six of Pentacles as well, because it involves other people. It's how we connect with those around us and where we feel the most at home. That's what we're interested in, kind of building the home. So that's really important here. Okay, beautiful Pisces. Let me go into your oracle cards now. What we have coming up here. Okay, message from your higher self. Okay, higher self. Message from spirit. Message from the earth. Message from your ancestors. A message from your future self. Okay, so message from your higher self is change. So of course, yeah, you have a lot of changes coming up. Lots of things being removed and a lot of things being brought in as well. You're going into a brighter path. So this change is a welcome change. I kind of feel like you're going towards it with a lot of optimism. I feel like there is some processing and there's some preparation that you're going through at the moment. And I feel like the change will just kind of happen in the way that it's meant to happen. And I feel like you're just kind of surrendering to the way. I'm also kind of sensing that you're waiting for the right signs and signals and know when to do what or what choice to make. So following your intuition as you're navigating these changes and taking everything one day at a time. Sometimes we can get lost in really trying to project into, 5 years into the future, how things are going to be. So I feel like being in the moment is going to be important here as well as we're navigating change, because change is the one thing that tends to knock us out of the present moment, because we start to cling to what we have. We maybe even reminisce on the past, and then we start to try to figure out what's going to come up for us. So it really does unground us, change. So grounding and being in the moment, I feel like is going to really help you navigate the changes really, really well here. And so that's the message from your higher self. Message from Spirit, new beginnings. Yeah, beautiful. So Spirit is coming in and telling you, I'm bringing you new beginnings, and I'm bringing you prosperous new beginnings, things that are really meant for you, gifts that you have built for yourself, where you might have felt like it's not going anywhere. It's almost like you've built up credits, or you've built up these points that are ready to now be brought to you. And it was all about divine timing, and it was all about being ready to receive what you have been cultivating and planting for yourself. So it's almost like you're getting a lot of return on some investments that you've made a long time ago. And it's your time now to receive those. It's beautiful, Pisces. And the way the earth is supporting you. Think on your feet, Fox Spirit. So this is all about that quick change with that Tower card. So I feel like this is going to be important to, again, be grounded and to find your center as you're navigating some kind of, maybe there's an offer coming in here for you. Maybe there's a quick offer kind of out of the blue, or it may even be a change where you didn't expect, you're moving somewhere where you didn't really expect to be living there or moving there or traveling there. There's something about being out of your element here with the Fox Spirit, not in terms of what you'll be doing, but in terms of where you will be going, or maybe a company that you'll be working for. It'll be surprisingly a good fit, but at the same time, it'll be unexpected, and I'm kind of getting this sense there's something that's going to catch you off guard here, but it's going to be perfect for you. And it's just something that you haven't thought of. Yeah. Okay. A message from your ancestors. Sisterhood. So again, this kind of brings me to that Six of Pentacles. So coming into contact with your soul tribe is what I'm hearing here. So being able to build those connections with people who are part of your soul family is, it's the time for that now. And that's what the ancestors are kind of bringing you to a sense of community, a sense of give and take. I feel like if some of you have been feeling unsupported or feeling alone, I feel like your ancestors are coming in and saying that there are energies that are coming your way where you're going to feel more supported, you're going to feel held, you're going to feel encouraged, and it's going to give you the strength you need to move forward in your life here. Beautiful. Okay. And the future self. So this is all about manifesting. Is that 11? I'm really, really drawn to that 11 here. So allowing yourself to, I'm kind of seeing that you're working very hard on manifesting, and you're trying to keep everything in order. You're trying to stay on task. You're focusing very hard. And I'm almost kind of sensing here to make sure you balance and find time to have some fun. That I'm hearing from the future self, there's going to be plenty of time to really, work. There's always going to be something to work on. There's always going to be something to do. And that's never going to end. So allowing yourself to relax and to have fun, to kind of create your own routine, or being able to like mark off times in the day or maybe times in the week to allow yourself to relax, rejuvenate. Because if we don't, it's almost like they're kind of showing me like they're going to just be constantly working if you don't kind of like put something in your schedule that's going to help you to relax and have fun. And, if that's something that you struggle with, if you don't, then keep doing what you're doing. You feel like you have a pretty balanced schedule, but I feel like you have so much kind of coming up for you that you may feel like there's a lot on your plate. So being able to have maybe like a routine or, having like that, and making sure you mark off some time for yourself is going to be important here. So very beautiful, Pisces. You have a lot of exciting things coming up here for you. I like this week. It feels like things are picking up. So I wish you all the best. And if this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you for next week. Bye, Pisces.